Oh, I can like cross-reference with their feet.
There are several footprints in the mud,
Ah.
left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Yeah, it gave me a bonus. Okay, we're going to do that. So that's visual calculus. We can definitely do that check. Do I have any calculus? Yep. No glasses. I could also start like... Oh! Alcohol, Gorissy's brew. Hold on. Do I get new dialogue for having this vodka soup? Aw, man. There's no special vodka soup interaction. That's a shame. Yeah, so that nukes your morale but gives you a physique bonus. I don't need that right now. It is funny though. Right. This one. Wait, my visual calculus is -1 from... I can't read. Oh, because of my thoughts that are brewing. Yeah, I can't get rid of that. Right. Let me save. Should be like 50-something% chance.
There are several footprints.
58% chance.
Left by work. Wow. Still not doing it. You're bad.
I just
at
keep
this.
failing.
Maybe you keep failing because you suck.
Maybe you keep failing because you suck. Shut the fuck up, man. You're supposed to have my back. I love how much the voices mock you when you fail.
Left by work boots. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The hardy boys in the mess hall are
So, I've never played a smart character, but every time we do visual calculus, this is what happens. You can like, your eyes identify footsteps and numbers and stuff. This is really cool. It makes you want to play a smarty pants detective someday. You can turn everything into like a visually represented crime scene if you're perceptive enough. Quite cool. It's like Sherlock Holmes style detective. It's kind of hard to take the game serious. Oh, absolutely. It's like, it's a mix between very, very serious and very, very goofy. I love it. It's like the best of both worlds. All right, folks. I'm going to do a quick BRB because we reset the stream and so Twitch wants their due. So rather than waste people's time with ads, I'm going to go BRB. And then we'll come back in a sec. And maybe we'll poke this corpse. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you in a minute. Yes. Welcome to Steve's Sexy Leprechaun Fruitcakes. That's her son. You can't go to work when your mum's working like that. Mum, what are you doing? Oh no.
You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
Really? I will not fuck in front of the gnomes. I'm quite open-minded, that's where I draw the line. Damn, Granny still got it. That's cool.
Don't counter your loved one.
Oh shit.
Not a duel to the death.
What if I did kill her though? Big Sausage Pizza Co. She gets the 10% Thicky discount. A lot of people don't know this. There's a very famous town in Italy called Flore. And they actually invented floor pizza, so it's quite traditional. In fact, I should charge extra for that.
Only made things worse.
Hey.
People were scared.
Game of the year. Investigate with... Oh! Is that an... What do I do now? She got a bonus from being abducted. She liked the anal probing. New outfit unlocked. It's looking good. Man bun. Oh, Gustav, I'm so sorry, bro. You're like a fucking ding dong. Go on, Morgan. Give her the old 1-2.
Gorba, Ribbo.
We won! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right. Who's the queen bitch? We are. Now get out of your own house. Our character is toxic AF. No! No, I died in the tutorial.
Too slow, old man.
Science sex dungeon? What the hell is this? Is that a garden gnome or an alien? I'm gonna name it Cunt in all caps.
Here, look.
I'm looking.
My scar.
Wait, what? I was like, hold up, girl. You can't do that. They're rekindling. There you go. Sorry about that, bro. It's nothing personal. I will not hear anyone talk shit about sexy Steve. Look how handsome he is. Sexy doing this. What the fuck? You're making the old man cry. Well, I'm glad the baby was sleeping. Scuff McScuffson didn't have to see that. Oh, she had a scary smile. What the fuck? Oh, that's a cop. He's writing us a ticket.
This one looks dangerous.
Oh. Huh? That one's a little bit silly. Ha, they recreated it? That's good. What the hell is going on? Where's our baby? Oh no, the baby's in the road! I gotta fight Julian Tinyhead. Shh. How can you do that if his head is that tiny? It's gotta cream fast. Everyone's favorite legally distinct blue not hedgehog man. If you think that's bad, wait until you see what we're doing tonight. This gets worse. I'm glad someone's having a time. Wait, her tits are bouncing. What the? Let us never speak of this again. Is he gonna bang behind the house? Oh. Yeah? Is that a yes? I think that's a yes. I don't even know who owns this house, bro. Did Cloud eat the paper? He ate the sandwich and the paper. You fucking animal. She does not appreciate her husband getting Oh, we have a runner. Hold up, come back here. Noko grows bigger. Oh no. Oh, he's just a little guy. What do you guys think of Yasmin Yeehaw?
Not good.
Did he just... Oh, I thought he grabbed her ass. Like, bro, you just met her. You can't do that. Okay, they're just making porn.
This is ridiculous. Why waste time monster hunting?
There's the thumbnail, everybody. More cot? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm too tired for that crap. Too tired. Don't fucking care. You do what you gotta do. I'm going to bed. We are back. Thank you all for waiting. Rich, hello, what's up, dude? How's it going, mate? How you doing? How's life? How's streams? Hold up, since when did Sims become so violent? My Sims is very modded. It has ultra violence installed, and it also has Wicked Whims, which is the hardcore sex mod, but you have to censor it, right? Twitch has this really weird thing where obviously you can't be having full visible hardcore horny penetrate. You can't do porn on here unless you're in the ASMR just chatting or the hot tub section, but if you're playing a game you can't be doing porn, so you have to blur it. But yeah, I mod the shit out of my Sims. Kill people, sex orgies, you know, just normal stuff. You can probably tell by now I don't like playing games the normal way. I like my games to be a little bit absurd. A little bit of spice. Answer my own questions, raw set. Yep. Hopefully soon, when I have some time, for April 1st, for April Fools, I dressed up as a bald man. I made a bald sim, and he was in charge of the Church of the Bald. We went around killing people with hair, recruiting bald people into the church, and then we ended this big bald orgy. And soon, when I have time, I'm going to edit that stream, and I'm going to make a bunch of, like, you know, BRB shorts of The Sims where everyone's just bold and having bold sex. It's going to be very, very silly. I like silly stuff in games. Serious? I like serious stuff, but I like a bit of silliness every now and again. It's good for the heart. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth, this is the big dick, Titus Hardy, the one with the ball cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy, maybe even too easy.
Continue counting.
2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes.
This is really
Number
cool.
44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck.
Imagine like a whole playthrough where you're weak. You're not charming. You're just very good at things like this. Because you can see the whole world in this manner. It just requires you to have high intelligence.
3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot, reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
Damn it, Shanky. Should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Big boy.
Fat Angus. Carrying something?
Maybe a corpse. And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
How suspicious. Maybe he's the one who did it and you got away.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
The rat-faced one.
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Heavy one, 200 kilo imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people.
Carrying a
one
body.
carrying the other who's tied up.
Yep.
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy Boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
There's a lot. That guy from the booth was carrying the victim. Maybe it was a giant?
Maybe it wasn't.
The giant of Coco Nur? Dude, it's the cryptid. A giant man, at least 2.5 meters. No, dude, it's the Coco Nur. I love that.
And I was thinking it wasn't the giant of Coconut.
I love the game lets you reference things that are obviously ridiculous once your character knows them. Yeah, the fucking cryptid was here on the murder scene. Sims mods are hilarious. They are. I could not play The Sims without mods. For me, The Sims needs mods to be playable. You just miss out on too much. They're very, very funny. An extremely obese person. No, the fat guy who was carrying the victim.
Possibly, yes.
Aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
You have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
One of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was thinking the same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes. How old do you think the tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Ravachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
Let him have his moment. Sure, go for it, Kim.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul.
So the odd soul was present at the lynching, isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes, I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the old soul.
Been through all of it. Oh, what's this?
Indirect modes of taxation.
Oh yeah. We hate taxes.
Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Riversholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fare tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
I mean, you might not like the message, but it's right. Taxes are racist and evil. Oh, this is great. So now we can go around telling everyone to don't pay taxes. Minus empathy, because I think I'm a hustler. Ultra-liberal dialogue. Options give +1... Oh, so sometimes I make a whole $1? Whoa. Damn. Sometimes I just get money for talking. Huh. Because I have some other... Yeah. Just because we hate taxes. I love that so much. That's fucking great. Magnesium. I love the name of these. They're so dumb. Magnesium-based life form. You like drugs. Hell yeah. That's
What
sick.
do you see?
Right. Let me save. Ah, quick save is fine. Let me see anything new with the body. Probably not.
There he still is, looking right through you
Oh!
with his white eyes.
Look at that.
The body below is entirely
97% chance because we're a volumetric shit compressor.
It does
We
now.
compressed our shit and now we can do this.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Breathe in the corpse smell.
The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it, the odor washing through you.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Ah.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
You actually failed that check at 95%. That sucked. I don't know if you're an XCOM player, but yeah, I don't think you should ever play the XCOM series with that kind of luck. That sounds like an XCOM moment. That fucking sucks. I wonder... I've had games like XCOM where my chance is 100% and it still fails. 99% to hit misses, yep. Always the way. Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay, what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Oh, Kuno, okay.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
True, we gotta find the armor so we can become a tank. Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Maybe there is no rest of the armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
What if they were told to strip him? Told him to strip before they hung him? You'd have been walking around naked? Demean him.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Shut up, Kuno. This is serious police stuff. Material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby. Nod to the boots.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
That is what ka-ching means, yes.
It means disciplinary hearing.
Hey man, I want the boots.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely did that. Between the drugs and the alcohol and heartbreak about our ex. Did that for sure. Look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot. Now keep in mind, this is a corpse. We're gonna break the corpse. There's tampering with evidence. What I miss? Not much. We're thinking of stealing the dead guy's boots, but I think it's gonna rip his leg off. I'm gonna knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
You want me to punch this guy's legs off? Okay.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder. The only difference is a barely audible click underneath. Sounds like the end of a long dice roll.
Did you hear that? A click?
Like a dice roll.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
I thought we were gonna like punch his leg off or something ridiculous, but no. Pull the boot off. This isn't gonna go well.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
What?
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Sounds funny.
Do it, homo!
Hey. I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't.
I kinda wanna...
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Can we punt the children? I'm so glad you asked. One of the first things we did in this playthrough is we came out here. Kuno basically called us every, like, insult and slur you can think of. And we punched him in the face. We fucked him up. And it like knocked him out of his angry, drug-addled brain for a few seconds. So yes, we can punch them. We can't punch her. We can't punch the Kuno S, but you did beat the shit out of Kuno, and it was very satisfying. I can't condone that kind of violence, but in a fictional video game, it was pretty fucking entertaining, and he deserved it. These boots would go well with my bell-bottom pants. Conduct research on their weakness. There may be clues in the boot. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. Yeah, they might go well with my bell-bottom pants.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
So are my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them?
Yeah, like all... Oh, dude, that... Oh, that's so gross.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off? But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Wait, we can get a secret quest to rip this guy's boots off? Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
That's great. So at nighttime, when Kim isn't looking, we come out here and steal the boots. I love how you can have a whole like all of Motorix. 3/4 of these are basically rogue D&D checks, and I love that. Right, back off.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos.
To be fair, some need to
and
treat
extremities blotched pink.
So you want to bring the belt back to schools, is what you're saying. Speaking of, inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Oh, indeed. I'll be honest, I've had family who are old enough that they've lived through that era, and I've heard some crazy stories about how teachers used to, like, well, teachers and older family would beat the shit out of their kids. I know, mate. I know. It's a problem situation because, like, I do feel like, I don't think it's even younger people. I think everyone's undisciplined and unruly and kind of an arsehole. And they say and do things that they wouldn't do if someone punched them in the face just once in their life. But, you know, I also see the side of that's kind of crazy as well. Maybe what we should do, how about this as a compromise? What if it was law that every single person once in their life, I don't know what age, let's say like when you're 18, you're an adult, right? You're coming of age. There is a government mandated where you have to just stand there and some random dude punches you really fucking hard in the nose. And everyone has to go through that experience once, so they can't be that person that's never been hit before. And then they'll maybe perceive the world a bit differently and understand consequences. Maybe that's the way to do it. The original guy that abolished it legit regrets abolishing it. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, no, dude. Like I've heard stories of like teachers with rulers, like basically breaking and bruising knuckles. I think the belt was more of a home thing. There's so many crazy stories about, because it's all like, it's not even discipline. It's just power tripping bullshit that I'm very, very against. While I understand that, because we have the situation now where teachers have zero power. They can't even like tell kids like, don't do that, because then the parents complain like, you don't talk to my child like that. So we have the very complete polar opposite end, which is very bad, because teachers need to have a functioning classroom to do their job. And now we're at the complete opposite. But then if you go back to the other extreme of teachers being, frankly, abusive, power-tripping, super arseholes that just want to hurt people, That's also really bad too. I don't have a solution for you, but these two extremes are not the way.
Oh my.
Except if
there's
they're Kuno.
something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
If the name is Kuno and they're this guy in the game, I'll waver. I'll look away on that one. I'll look away. What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow
Oh.
letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I love that our detective brain picked out an extra detail because we're a raging alcoholic. That's so funny. Love that. The punch depends on how they behaved. Yeah? Needs to be a fine balance for it. Kids need to be kicked sometime. Well, I don't know about actually kicking them. I don't know about that. It's complicated. It's like, you can't advocate for, you know, using the game as an example, you can't go around punching kids in the face. You can't do that. That's ridiculous behavior. But you also have a scenario where, and this isn't just about discipline and, you know, using force to set boundaries and stuff. This is like a much bigger societal problem where lots and lots of people, maybe even most people these days, can kind of do and say anything they want, and they've never had consequences. Everyone's very sheltered and entitled to doing their bullshit. But if they'd been punched in the fucking face once for doing their bullshit, and this is assuming they've done something very wrong. This isn't an innocent, we're not talking about abuse here. If they had just once in their life been really fucking hurt as a consequence for their shitty behavior, it's tough to argue against that because that will make them consider it the next time they try and act like an asshole. But yeah, bringing back all that stuff is not the way. It's not. You can't. We can't go back to the crazy teachers, authoritarian. We can't have, you know, especially with, like, to be honest, having like crazy parents that want to just like bring out the belt and stuff like that. That's insane. That is insane stuff. That's not the way. I don't really have a solution though, because we've gone from one extreme of power tripping, physically abusive psychos to everyone is so fragile and you can't even tell them. Like, there was a thing where I think it was something like, I think there was a kid on their phone in class and it was noisy, and the teacher said, "Turn your phone off, which I'm trying to teach a lesson." And then the kid told their parents, and they reported them because they said the kid, I don't know, something about the kid needs to be engaged or something. And so the teacher got in trouble. I don't know if they got fired, but they were like reprimanded just for telling a student, "Turn your fucking phone off and focus on the class." And they said it in a very polite way as well, and they got in trouble. So we've gone from this like ultra psycho authoritarian bullshit, which is bad, to no one should have any consequences for any action. And it's not just, we're not talking just about kids in school, we're talking about societal. Like, now people are so bold in their shitty behavior because they know there's no consequences. You could do basically anything and some group of society will protect you for it. And it's really bad. I hate to say it, but we need consequences for actions. I wish that wasn't the case, but unfortunately most humans don't respond to boundaries and understanding they can't do anything unless there is a threat to them in kind, which is really bad, because in a perfect world, everybody would be cool to each other and nice and cooperative, and they would just coexist peacefully. We wouldn't need force of violence to stop people doing things. We wouldn't need law. We didn't even need laws. You wouldn't need anything. It's just, if everyone is just cool, we wouldn't need any of these things in place. But you and I and everyone knows the average person is a fucking cunt, and so we need all these things in place. So if you remove the consequence of, let's say you talk shit, someone breaks your nose, we remove that and protect people from it, they're going to keep doing bad stuff and running their mouth, which is also not good. I don't have a solution for it. Pretty bad. You know how light the scores are right now? Thank my fucking nephew for me knowing. There you go. Yeah, it is bad. The classrooms are lawless. Teachers can't do anything. And teaching is already a shit job. Like, badly paid. A lot of the labor you do is free. Like, you don't get paid for homework and essays and stuff. And your whole life is consumed by, frankly, annoying cunt brats that are just a massive pain in the ass. I don't know why anyone would get into teaching. Maybe if you just, like, in your heart you have good intentions, you want to, like, you know... I understand the intellectual appeal, right? Helping future generations and trying to help people out and make society better. It's a noble cause. But, man... I don't know, dude. Kids are... Even the well-behaved kids are assholes. I can't imagine. In cases like that, school needs to protect the teacher. Too afraid to lawyer up. Yep. Absolutely. They can't protect the teacher because they said something that hurt the child's feelings, and the child hasn't been brought up with consequences. They're lawless. So it's the conflict between I can do anything I want, even though they're on private property, on someone else's time, and sharing a space with other kids who just want to learn, some of them at least. It's really shit. Make a new government rule. One single dedicated punisher, forced to be set in certain boundaries by the government. They can be excused from giving punishments as long as the punishment stays in the law set standard. Can you elaborate? I don't know what that means. A punisher? Isn't that a comic book guy who goes around shooting people? I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink.
I need a drink.
You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
Maybe if I get drunk, I can better solve this societal problem. What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
In a harbor?
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Makes sense. Believably mundane.
70% of the cases I get are just filling in the blanks on the initial report. This belt worries me.
They sure want him to stay there. Polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Yeah, his body's a statement piece. Like, they wanted drama. Like a warning. Basically, one person whose job it is to give needed punishment. How would you police that, though? Because, like, in my head, having, like, one person who says, okay, Jimmy, let's say Jimmy slapped Claire, right? No reason, completely unprovoked, he's just a little piece of shit. And he's like, alright, Jimmy, you gotta go and talk to Mr. Punisher Man. Is he supposed to sit there and tell Jimmy why it's bad? Because now you have a situation where you can't you can't just have a dude in school that just goes around punching. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I don't have a solution for you, but that would have to be so regulated. And how would you even get that for any moral lens as well? Like, I don't know how that would possibly work, especially in a public domain like that, where there's other kids and parents and stuff. How do they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Basically, the TLDR of what I'm saying is, the old ways are bad, but the new ways don't seem to be working. That's where I'm at with this. Old ways are very, very bad and I don't support them, but the new ways are bad too, and they're producing a new generation of assholes who are completely lawless and don't believe consequences because they've never had them. I don't know what the solution is. Certain actions, certain consequences. You lost. Okay. We'll we'll put that one on ice for now. We'll come back to it at a later date when we've had a better thought. I think I know what you're saying. I don't know how you could possibly, like, I don't think you can have a third I think, okay, here's the thing, right? So let's say Jimmy hits Claire, right? Again, completely innocent. I think there should be a rule in the school where Claire gets to hit Jimmy back completely legally and morally sound, regardless of what Jimmy wants, and she's protected in doing so. Because I think when you start handing out punishment and consequences to third parties, it causes problems. Not to mention, you know, an adult clocking a kid is not a great look. I think you could probably solve a lot of problems if you just said, like, legally speaking, if someone has wronged you, you are personally, like, empowered to wrong them back at a slightly higher magnitude. It can't be equal. Because if it's equal, people will just keep doing it and no net loss. So if someone like slaps you, you can punch them. If someone punches you, you can break their nose. You can like escalate by one step and then you stop. I think that's a good way of doing it. That also there you go. Vote for me for world president, and I will make sure that everyone stops being a dick. Just by like publicly backing retaliation. I was joking, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that does seem like a very fair way of doing it. Because what happens a lot of the time in altercations, especially in school, is person A hits person B, and then they have to break it up, and there's no real consequences for it. They're like, stop. Person B doesn't really get to hit person A back when they should. So if it's like mandated that you're allowed a retaliatory strike with no consequences at all because you're the victim, sounds pretty good. I don't think eye for an eye works. It'll keep escalating. I agree. I think it should be an eye for an eye and a little bit extra. Because if you don't escalate, if you don't retaliate, no consequences. They'll continue doing bad things. There has to be consequences, and they have to be of increasing magnitude. Because if it's equal, you're like, well, I hit them, they hit me, whatever. They're not going to learn from it. But if there is a threat of superior force, they'll be like, okay, I should probably not do that. Because I think, like, if you, for example, let's say you grow up as a bully, right? And you punch people in school. No one ever stood up to you because the teacher's like, break it up. But one day, you hit someone, and they hit you back real fucking hard. Like, they break something. You carry that with you for the rest of your life, and anytime you may be tempted to go off the road a bit and start being a dick, you'll remember that. Probably not do it. You might still do it, but you probably won't. Because someone showed you up, and it reminds you that there is always someone stronger than you, because there is. And I think that is an important... I think that's a really good fear to have. I think that's important. Did they climb up using the ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
A map of the night? Microelectronic system? National pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular, unable to communicate in anything more than grunts. It's impossible to tell if its advice is right or wrong.
Huh. That's interesting. Half-Light had a moment of like almost, I wouldn't call it empathy, but like understanding. I like the writing in this game a lot. Writing's missing something.
So am I.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
It's got a camera? What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
A color camera? Damn, look at this guy's budget. I probably had one, but I lost it because I'm a useless, drunk piece of shit. Now a bit of curiosity. What would the retaliation be for being stabbed in the leg by a pencil? I've had that, and the graphite was stuck in my leg for a good 3 years. Damn. Did the person... so, if it's a pencil, I'm assuming this was a school encounter. I don't really want to go on record for advocating you should stab them back, but all I will say, for legal reasons, all I will say is I believe very, very strongly, vehemently, that if someone hurts you, you have a moral right and obligation to wrong them back at a higher magnitude. That's what my lawyer has recommended I say and not elaborate. Take that however you want. It'll end up with people tricking the system. They can deal out a free punch. How would they do that though? What, like they'll pretend? They'll pretend they got punched? We're assuming that this is like verifiable. You can't just say, that guy slapped me with a fish, I want to slap him with a bigger fish. It needs to be verified. There has to be a process. Pencil to the eye? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's, I don't think murder is, like, don't get me wrong. Stabbed by a pencil so that, like, because the graphite, it would have to go quite deep if it's lodging a chunk in your leg. They deserve something, but...
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move.
Not murder.
I don't want to waste one.
Also, wouldn't you get, like, lead poisoning from that as well?
A sound,
Oh.
a shrill flash,
Oh.
followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Quite a nice picture, considering it's of a really nasty old dead body.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
What an interesting way of interpreting that. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
We're gonna lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow
graphite
on
isn't
the
lead.
photo paper, teeming with opportunistic
But isn't it still
organisms.
okay, maybe not lead poisoning, but isn't it still poisonous if it's in your system? Or am I thinking of something else? Me no good at science. Late night disco, Anara, hello. It is. We are discoing late at night. We're having a little bit of a party. How you doing? How's it going? I estimate like 5mm in the leg. That's chunky, man. That's not good. So, like, I don't know about the poisoning side of it, but even if it's just the puncture, you can't stab people. Stabbing someone's a bit different than like punching them. You can still hurt someone by punching them or break something, but generally we're talking about someone gets thumped in the stomach, it hurts for a bit and it's fine. Stabbing someone is a way different category. It's just carbon. Oh. Find their car and hide raw meat in it somewhere. What the fuck? What, as a retaliation? It was the lower half of my shin, not much there to injure. That still sucks though. I mean, I don't support stabbing people with pencils or stabbing people in general. Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their
smell
sockets.
something.
There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors
One
there.
sec, guys. Just making sure the crazy old lady downstairs is not burning anything. Last thing I need. You'll admit you slightly deserved it, as I was an annoying cunt. But what'd you do? Was it really bad? Did you hurt someone? Because I don't think you can stab people for saying words. We can't, even if you say really, really mean, insensitive words. Stabbing someone for words is insane. Can't be doing that. The meat will rot and stink the car up. Sounds let's do it. I wanna put the meat in the car and make it stinky. Make it a fucking biological war zone.
These eyes used to be blue, baby blue. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes
Oh
inside.
yeah. Inland
The death's
Empire.
head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
This is from my Psyche playthrough. You can talk to dead people in with Inland Empire. Inland Empire is like the meme skill. Very, very strange. His eyes used to be blue.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. Light brown hair, blue eyes. I mean white.
Oh, okay. Right, Inland Empire.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. His eyes, these are dark brown
Oh,
hair
okay, so I can
grows
do that.
on his head.
I can do that from
The
the main
corpse
screen
looks
now.
right.
Right, hold up. Inland Empire, not my forte, because I'm not very feeling. But I do have some items. Right. Yeah, so +1 from the tie. Oh! I can look at that photo now. We'll look at that later. Do I have any inland besides... No, I don't think so. Right, 3 is the best I can do. I could also do drugs. I'm trying to save those for like late game checks though. I don't want to waste them. Right, this is the best I can do. This is gonna be like a, what, 60% chance?
The man before you is naked, but for
Oh.
a pair of underpants. and white
72%
boots.
chance?
His skin is gone.
Oh shit. This man be talking. I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Imagine communicating with the dead just to call them stinky and boring. That's pretty rude. Think I was a dick kicking someone in the shin? I don't know if it was on purpose or not. Okay, if you were hitting someone, I'm a little less sympathetic. I do think a stab is a degree too high for someone who's like getting knocked, but if you're hitting someone and they hit you back or they stab you, a little less sympathetic. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Half-Light's like, hell yeah. I have another question.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Oh, I'm losing my mind.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
I'm losing my mind, man. Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yes, give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
It did give me way more questions. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is not who I am, I'm Harry.
No, you're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who you are. Rooney the motherfucker.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
That's weird. The tone softened as well. Like 12 or so in high school. Double check when to be correct. Yeah, you gotta fact check that. So you can take them to court all these years later. That's what I would do. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because Kim told me to. I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have. Maybe it'll lead to something. Indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly?
Something is on its way.
Ah.
Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
What does that mean? A miracle from the northwest. So Shivers isn't a hallucinator. Shivers is always correct. It's like your lore knowledge, but it's your gut. Like you can feel things that are happening. What does that mean? Northwest? Is that like a Bayesian or something? I don't know. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A baby affected by harlequinism.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini. Do I remind you of someone?
Deep sea creature.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
You don't remind me of anyone.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit
We had a nightmare on day one, at the end of day one, where we saw ourselves being hung. We think we hung ourselves out of grief. It's quite a lot.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Yeah, we have indeed seen him in our dreams. We thought we were him. It was pretty rough. 10 years ago, you started high school. You told me you started, damn. Secondary school, I'm old as shit, man. My secondary school was 25 years ago, and that was near the end of it. A long ass time ago. I'm old as fuck. Squint, take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I squinting?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too, the rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Why are you laughing at me? Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. Something's coming out of him. I don't know what to think. Yeah, something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Fucking gross, dude.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Shut up, kids. Cop business. We got lucky. Maybe went to the toilet. Or death.
Maybe.
Doesn't really want to dwell on it. Fair enough. December 02, age starting school was wacky. Like a year early or something, starting everything. Damn. Yeah, I think that's always a weird time in someone's life. I mean, life in general is pretty fucking weird, but especially like your formative years, where you've already got a lot going on. I don't know. I did fucking uni. I have a master's degree technically, so I've been through the whole shebang, and I hate school. I fucking hate school. Don't like it. Don't know why I bothered with it, to be honest. I think he's dead. I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Seems like a lynching, strangle. Did he moved after death? No.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead.
I agree. Totally dead.
This buster's not coming back.
No siree.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
He did. I messed him up. Back off.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
How did we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
No.
We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Something
His
I need to
torso
know,
covered
corpse
in
man.
tattoo.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination is at your service. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and
Right.
my memento mori feature.
Yes?
I want to ask Kuno something. I think Kuno has new dialogue. Save it.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Hey Kuno, got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
Hey kid, can I get some drugs? Can I have some? Just a little?
Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
He's not worried about prison. He just wants to antagonize you. He's got to at least know a source. Look at him. You need to figure this out somehow. You need to befriend him first.
I thought we were friends. We punched him in the face. Doesn't that make us friends?
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Isn't that how friendship works? You just clock each other in the face and you're besties for life. I don't know, man. Dropped out of high school when I was in my 4th year of it. Don't blame you, mate. I don't know. I think after the basics, as long as you have like basic numbers and basic like language, it depends what you want to do with your life, I suppose. Right, folks, it is past 10. I don't want to do this complete the exam thing. I don't really have time for that. So when we come back on Friday, we'll finish the corpse examination and then crack on. I really want to finish this at the end of Sunday. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do that. We're so far away. I might play this over the weekend and try and do the the less wacky parts in my own time. I'm not sure, but I want to make sure our schedule is completely free for Zero Parades, which is basically Disco Elysium 2.